Woo. Linda Lanford! Are you guys ready for your last comedian of the night? Yes. This hilarious lady hosts an awesome show called, I'm going to get this right, Midnight Melt. It is on Fridays at midnight, oh apropos, at Second City, and it is a mixture of stand-up and improv. Please welcome Caitlin Grissom. All right, all the little bitches are gone. Who's ready for the super exclusive after show? Yeah! 4 comics who are in the show just now. God, Amy Eisenberg, please drop shrooms with me. Please, please, please. Oh, guys, disorienting. It is. It's a thing in comedy that when the floodlights come up, you get on stage, and when the light comes up, you have 1 minute, and when the flashing light comes up, you get off stage, and I have no idea what the fuck to do right now. What? When these lights come up, you continue to hypnotize mermaids. That's what you do. I guess it's been like a show full of like age jokes. I guess this makes me the baby of the show. I'm 23 years old. No woos for that. It's fine. I think there should be a hierarchy where you wait for the woos. So I'm 23. I think it's the age where you go from thinking that you're like too cool to climb the corporate ladder to just accepting that you're too lazy to climb the corporate ladder. So I nanny a lot. That's what I'm saying. Which is, if any of you were like broke artists looking for a job, this is the one room of my life where I might be out of luck. But nannying is super great. You gotta get on that nanny train, man. It's like the hours are flexible, like the pay's pretty decent. It's the closest you'll ever come to raising a family on adequate resources. Sweet. I think I'm starting to go a little crazy, right? Holy shit, those lights. God, man, if you are homosexual and epileptic, you're shit out of luck, aren't you? So, I think I'm starting to go a little crazy in the city. I think I've been living in Chicago too long, and I say this because the other day a teenage boy told me that his parents died. And I was like, I don't have any cash, sorry. I don't. Nope, just needed a friend. I'm serious, I was at the bus stop, this kid comes up to me, he starts just sobbing until it's awkward, and he's like, I'm sorry, I just came from the hospital, like, it takes him a while to get out. He says, my parents died, I need to, like, call my little brother, can I borrow your phone? I was like, oh, holy shit, I feel bad about it, I'm sorry, yeah. And in the process of taking my phone out of my pocket, I had to take out the 3 $1 bills that I would not have given him had he been homeless. Fuck me, really. That happened to me in Humboldt Park. I would tell you why I was in Humboldt Park, but look at my eyes. You know, read the flannel. You know that I was lost on a bicycle on my way to an art collective potluck. You know that. I was on this way to this art thing that my friend wanted me to go to, and I got to the door of the place and decided that I didn't want to go. Have you ever been to an art fair? Have you ever seen the lady who makes bracelets out of candle holders right next to the lady who makes candle holders out of bracelets? Arts are so important to our community! No! So I was like, fuck this, but I already had a rack of beer with me that I was gonna bring to the party and nothing to do with my stupid afternoon. So, guys, say hello to the free beer fairy of Humboldt Park. Mucho Tecate para todos! And Tecate para ti! It was the best afternoon of my life. I made up whimsical excuses to give people free drinks, like, hello sir, you look lonely, may I buy you a drink? And no, and I'm like, You show good judgment. Here's a free drink. Hello, ma'am. Have you heard the new Lumineers CD? No? You deserve a free drink. Free beer. My favorite was actually, I went up to a couple of those dudes who like sell fruit and smoothies and stuff out of the back of their truck. And I tried to offer them a beer for a papaya, but I haggled them down to 3 beers for no papayas. Free beer! Woo! Hooray! I start to go nuts. I'm from a small town. You've heard this story a lot. You know, like every Chicagoan is from a Midwestern boomtown where people talk a lot about common sense. We have a lot of common sense in Norco. Common sense, if you're not familiar with the phrase, is a thing that dumb people say to describe the shit that they happen to know. That's what, I swear to God, for the first 14 years of my life, I thought common sense was like a rudimentary knowledge of air conditioning repair. And you'll start to realize the holes in the common sense, like small town America theory, when you notice that, like, common sense people are often, like, Busch Light is their choice of beer, you know, which I have driven, like, people say fixing things is common sense. So you ask, like, my dad, for instance, like, Dad, can you fix a sink? I'll be like, oh, yeah, fix a sink, that's common sense. And it's like, okay, Dad, well, can you fix a transmission? I'm like, of course I can fix a transition, that's common sense. I'm like, hey, Dad, you think it might not be a good idea to marry another meth addict? Whoa! I didn't go to no fancy Harvard book learning school. I'm just a simple man with common sense. So that's the kind of time, you know what? All you need to know about my hometown is right here. All you need to know is my stripper name. You ever play that game where you make your stripper name? It's like your first dog and your favorite dessert and the street you grew up on. So it's supposed to be like, Fluffy Cupcake Maple. My stripper name is Andrew Jackson Beef Jerky, County Road 998. And that is a sad, sad striptease, folks. I imagine it's just me, like, on a mountain in a wash basin, slowly unbuttoning all my layers of long johns. Just in the pines where the sun never shines. That makes me happy inside. But sometimes in the city, I just feel like the structure of everything drives me nuts, you know? Just like, here's the line for the people, and then here's for the cars, and here's for the cyclists who want to get run over, and here's for the people on the sidewalk, and then the people to live in with the more people stacked on top, and just every 20 feet, like a square with a tree in it, you know, for frolicking. Like you're gonna be on your commute, like Jimmy John's, oh, a tree, whimsy. I want to be in a place that's nowhere for once, you know? I just wanna like stand in a place that's just like a square of grass that doesn't have a fucking Yelp review of it, you know? They were just like try and lie under a tree. No, there are people on Tumblr with opinions about that tree. It's not a tree, it doesn't count. So I found like a weird runoff gulch. It was a grassy space between a chain link fence and a highway drainage pipe. And I was like, yes, this is a gulch, this is my nowhere gulch. No. It was the Mary P. Waddingworth Memorial Gulch. Can't end on fucking up the gulch thing, can I? Shoot. Got time for one more story, Marla? What do you think? All right. Oh, shoot. So, guys, I faint a lot. Probably too much. 23 is a little old to be taking the old surprise naps, I think. Me and Harriet Tubman have that in common. Did you know that Harriet Tubman was seriously narcoleptic? She fell asleep. She once fell asleep, like, on on a slave-freeing mission in front of a wanted poster of herself. That's a true fact. And she just like woke up and was like, oh shit, that was close. Climb on my back, guys. We're gonna forge this river. So maybe I should not compare myself to her in any way. She did not swoon because her sugar was low and wake up asking strangers for juice. But I was reminded of this because I'm getting called up on a $400 hospital bill for an ambulance ride that happened against my will 4 years ago. Why was I in an ambulance? Because I cracked my head. Why I cracked my head? Because I fainted in a physical therapy appointment. Why was I in a physical therapy appointment? Because I had really bad cramps in my hands from being on the computer too much. So that's the most injuries anyone's ever had without having a single badass story. First of all. But now they're like seriously wanting their money by this time. It's getting bad. Like I get the phone call every 2 months. They're like, hi, this is HMC Medical Insurance. I'm like, oh my God, Derek, what's up? They're not serious about that. But then this last call, they got real litigious. They were like, man, do you have an apartment? No. Do you have a car? No. Do you have any property that we could leverage? And I'm like, no, I don't have any property. I don't own anything. I swear to God, I'm naked in the middle of a field using a payphone right now. I swear to Christ. Because I'm a grizzled urban hippie who doesn't believe in private property and sometimes gets the vapors during my hand appointments. It's just who I am. Thanks for listening, guys.
Hilarious! You guys, thank you so much for coming out.